Hi, welcome to AFTV. I've got Julian with me. We just beat Inter Milan 3-1 at the San Siro. You had a lovely view, so you probably have a better recollection of the game than I did. But a 3-1 win, comfortable win.
1-3 again.
Oh, I'm not doing that. 3-1 win to Arsenal. I wasn't saying they're not even. They topped the league. They've topped the league, the Champions League. It's be unlikely that they'll lose that top position. A brilliant day, brilliant couple of days for you. I'm watching and what you saw today.
Yeah, it was a superb performance, but then it was a performance that I expected. Because even though when you look at Inter Milan and that they're top of their Italian league, football's very much based on money and how much teams and squads cost to put together. And if you look at how much Inter Milan squad costs, it's 670 million euros, and Arsenal's is 1.3 billion. So
football's not that simple though, is it? You're saying because we have a more expensive squad, we win games, but we've lost to teams with that cost more, that have more, worth more than us, or less than us. Sorry.
In life, you do often get simple answers, and when you've got a club that's put 1.3 billion into a squad, you expect that squad to be better than a squad that costs 670 million.
Yeah, you expect that, but Man City lost to Bodo Glimt. Bodo Glimt are worth what, 100k, 200k? It's not that simple, is it?
And that's what makes football a wonderful game. But you don't expect Manchester City to go and lose to Bodo Glimt. But they did. But it shows that football, as you said, it isn't quite that simple. But the probability is if you get one team, say Manchester City, worth what they are, then they should beat Bodo Glimt. But that makes it even more pleasurable tonight that we've gone to a place like Inter Milan and we've won what we've won.
There's also other factors as well. Sorry to jump in, last time I jump in, but they needed it more than us. So, and we've seen, if you look at Arsenal, no matter how much the squad costs, you sometimes think Arsenal don't always step up when they don't need to. They don't really need to.
Yeah, so then what you're saying is the team that needs it the most, the team that feels the most pressure, is going to perform at the best level.
Well, no, I won't say pressure, but they need it more.
Well, they need it more, but then does that mean they're going to perform better? Because it depends what you call need it more, because Arsenal's expectations now are much higher than Inter Milan's expectations. So where are with Arsenal is we expect, and we have a pressure on us to be top of the league, to be top of the Premier League, to be top of the Champions League, to win the Carabao Cup, to beat Wigan in the fourth round, because of course we have to beat Wigan in the fourth round, to then go on and potentially win the FA Cup. Because when you look at every single team that we're up against in every single competition, you would say that Arsenal are favourites. So I'm not saying that the likelihood is that Arsenal will win the quadruple, but if you take each individual game of each individual competition that we're likely to play,
they'll be aiming to do that.
That's
what Arteta's going into every game saying we're coming in to win.
Of course, but he's not only got the mentality, he's got the squad, because they've put a squad together of 1.3 billion. They've got the mentality to do it. They've got a different type of pressure, because their pressure is they need to be number one. And with all those three things combined, they're getting the results.
You're indirectly coming at Lee, because Lee said we don't perform under pressure. You're saying there's always pressure. So are you saying Lee's chatting rubbish?
Well, I like the fact, and it's something you do off camera and on camera, is trying to mix something. But I always think I will answer that. Lee always talks rubbish. Yeah, is that the answer you were looking for?
I just wanted to see if you'd say it.
And Robbie often talks rubbish. However,
careful.
Thank you. But it's an opinion. Quite often it's an opinion different to mine, but I like to look at the facts, and I'd like to make life simple. And the simple fact is Arsenal came here, they were the better team, and it didn't surprise me that they weren't the better. They were the better team, and they deserve to win the game.
Yeah.
Travelling to away games has never been easier, especially with Rocket Mobile.
Unlimited data, unlimited everything in the UK. When you leave the UK, it's 20 gig of roaming data. Life is very easy.
£16 a month, no hassle.
How you doing, man?
You're doing all right? And this is what you get in Europe.
I know. Tony Ellis!
Come on, like.
Lee, you're the man.